Hello everyone, Fed here, and welcome back to another Redstone tutorial. In this video, I'll be showing you how to build a completely hidden pop-up armor stand. Now, this one does not work on PC. I will actually be building one on PC later on in the video, so I'll have a timestamp coming up right now. So if you're coming here from PC, just skip to the video to that part, because this one will not work at all on PC. Now, this video was supposed to go up the other day, but I've been extremely sick. I wasn't even really able to talk the other day, so I'm just gonna have to put it up now, and hopefully I'll have the video that was meant to go up today out as well. But let's go ahead and finally look at how this thing works. So all we have to do is just throw an item right here, boom, and our armor stand will pop up out of nowhere. And if you see, I'll just go ahead and break this just to show you that there's nothing back here as well. As you can see, there's absolutely nothing here. It is completely flush to the floor, so you can put this thing in the middle of a room. You can do whatever you like. You don't have to have it up against the wall like this, but it is completely hidden. So now we're gonna go ahead and just start up on the tutorial. Like I said, PC players, just skip to that portion that I'll have popping up right now, and then build it from there. So let's go, guys. All right, guys, for this build, you're going to need a 4x4 spacing, and you're also gonna have to dig down 5. Now that red stained clay block is the exact spot in where your armor stand is going to be going. Now, the resources you're going to need for this build are 3 hoppers, 4 sticky pistons, 1 piston, 1 redstone comparator, 3 redstone repeaters, 2 redstone torches, 3 redstone, 1 slime block, 1 minecart with a hopper, 1 powered rail, 1 sand block, 1 obsidian block or furnace, any movable object will do, and a chest. So once you have gotten your 4x4 spacing, dug down your 5, gathered up all your resources, we're going to start off by placing in our pistons first. So come to the bottom left-hand corner, we're going to count up 1 block, break this block and place a sticky piston facing upwards. Now remember, this is where your armor stand is going to be going. Next up, break the 2 blocks next to it like this, and then place your slime block into place. The reason why we have to break those blocks is because slime blocks attach to any blocks that are movable, and it will break it if we don't. Next up, we're going to come 1 block up from our slime block. So as you see, there's 1 block, and then we're going to come up 1 more. Place in 2 sticky pistons. It should be 1 block down from your flush floor, and then place another one facing upwards with a block of choice on top of it. This is going to be the color of your flooring. Now that we have all our pistons in place, let's go ahead and start up on some redstone. So to get started with the redstone, we're gonna come right back over here to the bottom left-hand corner and place a piece of redstone down here with a block to the right-hand side of that redstone. Then going into the block with the redstone next to it, we're gonna place a repeater on 2 ticks delay. Next, place a block behind your 2 tick delay repeater with a piece of redstone on top of it. Then above your 2 tick delay repeater, go into sneak mode and place your immovable object right on top of the repeater. Now we're gonna place a block to the right-hand side of that redstone, a redstone torch on top of your obsidian block, then a block up next to this piston with a redstone torch on top of this block as well, and everything should extend out. Next up, place a block on top of your redstone torch, a block above this redstone, and then coming from the torch that is on top of your obsidian block, we're going to place a repeater going back that way towards these pistons on 2 ticks delay. Now it's time to add our input in. This will activate everything. So what we're going to do is take out our chest, and right next to our obsidian block here, we're going to place down a chest. Now we're going to place a hopper going into the top of our chest. Now to do that, we have to go into sneak mode once again, or crouch mode, whatever you'd like to call it. So go ahead and crouch down and place a hopper going right into the top of the chest. Next up, going into the left-hand side of the hopper, we're going to go into sneak mode and place another hopper going into the side of that hopper. And then once again, go into sneak mode again and place another hopper right like that. Now that our hopper's in place, all we have to do is hook it up to this block right here, and then everything should be done. So we're going to come right back here to this chest and place a block next to the chest. And then coming out of our hopper right here, we're going to take out our comparators, and we're going to place a comparator coming out of the hopper. Next, place a block up in front of your comparator, a block down underneath it with a piece of redstone right in the middle. Next up, take out your piston and place a piston facing upwards next to that block of redstone. And then go ahead and place a sand block on top of it, a block down next to the piston, and then we're going to set a repeater going into our obsidian block on 3 ticks delay. So take out your repeater for the last time, set it down, and place it on 3 ticks delay. Now everything should be hooked up. So if I throw in an item right here, boop, it will pull it back and then put it back right there. So now all that's left to do is place your armor stand on top of it. Let's go ahead and test it out real quick before we hide up everything. We're going to go ahead and place that right there. Boom, armor stand goes down. Throw another item at it, boom, the armor stand should pop back up. And there we go, guys. So now we're going to make it so everything is hidden up, so when we throw our item, no one can see anything. So what we're going to do is place a block right above this hopper right here. Take out your rail and your minecart with a hopper, and place your rail on top of the block, your minecart with a hopper on top of the rail, and then just break the block and let it fall into place. And as you can see, the rail went down there and activated it. Now what we're going to do is take out our block of choice for our flooring. We're also going to need our piston block, and then anything to send power to our piston. So we're going to place in our block of choice next to it, place a piston going into the block, and now just send power to it. So I'm going to go ahead and bloop like that, send power to it, and now everything is completely hidden. So if we take out our block of choice and just completely fill in the top area right here, as you can see, we cannot see absolutely anything. It's completely flush to the floor. So if I go ahead and throw an item right here, boop, the armor stand will pop up out of the ground. Throw an item at it again, and it will go away. And there you guys go. That is the completely hidden armor stand. So now I'm going to go ahead and switch over to PC. All right, guys, so here we are on PC. So when I click this button, the armor stand will pop up out of the ground. Boop, there it is. And I forgot to dress it up. But then when we click it again, it will disappear. So let's go ahead and do it again. Bloop, it will pop up. And then bloop, it will go away. So let's go ahead and start building this thing, guys. All right, guys, so for this build, you're going to need a 3x6 spacing, and you're also going to have to dig down 3. Now, that red stained clay block is the exact spot in where your armor stand is going to be going. Now, the resources you're going to need for this build are 6 sticky pistons, 2 redstone repeaters, 1 redstone torch, 5 redstone, 1 block of redstone, and an armor stand. So once you have your 3x6 spacing, gathered up all your resources and dug down your 3, come to the bottom left-hand corner. I'm going to count over 3 blocks from here. 1, 2, 3. And then count up 4 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4. And on the 4th one, we're going to place in our armor stand. Now, off the backhand side of our armor stand, we're going to place in 2 sticky pistons right here, and then another sticky piston facing upwards with our block of choice on top of it. I'm going to be using smooth sandstone, as is the rest of my flooring. Then we're going to come over here to this side of the armor stand, and we're going to come 2 blocks out from here. Well, actually 3 blocks, 1, 2, 3, and over here, we're going to place another sticky piston facing it towards the armor stand like this, with a block in front of it. So let's go ahead and just throw in a block of quartz in front of it. All right, guys, so now it's time to start up on the redstone. So 2 blocks away from our armor stand, once again over here, we're going to place a block with a redstone torch coming off of this side of the block. Now it's time to dig down just a little bit more. So dig down 1 block underneath your redstone torch and place in a piece of redstone right here. The redstone should come on, and then dig down 2 blocks right here. 1, 2. Place in another sticky piston facing upwards. The sticky piston should extend up, and then place a block on top of the sticky piston. Then we're going to break down another block right here and place a repeater coming out of that going this way on 1 tick delay. And then in front of the repeater, we're going to place in a piece of redstone right here. Now what we're going to do is coming out of this redstone torch going that way, we're going to place a repeater on 2 ticks delay, place a block in front of the 2 tick delay repeater, and place a piece of redstone in front of that. Don't worry, it will fix everything once we get done with the whole thing. Then next to the block with the redstone torch, we're going to come out 2 pieces of redstone, 1, 2. Then right above this block, place in a sticky piston with a redstone block in front of it, a block on top of that, and then a button off of this. So we're going to go ahead and place a button off of this block. So take out your button and place a button off of this block right like that. And then place a block of choice next to it. So now when we click this button, it should fix everything. So boop, the armor stand goes up. Boop, the armor stand goes down. Boop, armor stand goes up. Boop, armor stand goes down. And that's it, guys. You are completely done. So let's go ahead and do it one more time. I just went ahead and cleaned up everything. So bloop, the armor stand will come up. Click it again, and the armor stand will go down. But there you guys have it. That is how you build a completely hidden armor stand. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to stay tuned with my newest videos. All right, guys. Boop. And peace.